Have you ever felt the world spinning faster than you can keep up, where every notification ping pulls your attention in a new direction and your breath catches in the tension of another deadline? It's as though life's rhythm has broken free of its gentle sway, replacing calm with a constant rush of noise and expectation. In those moments, when anxiety tightens around your chest like an invisible noose, peace can feel like a distant memory, a whisper drowned out by the roar of overwhelm. Yet, if we step beyond our screens and into the natural world, we discover that stillness is not only possible, but essential. There, in pockets of serene beauty, creatures practice calm with every heartbeat, every breath, every moment of unhurried being. Today, I invite you on a journey into three sanctuaries of quiet: the sun-dappled treetops where sloths move at a pace that pauses time itself, the edge of mist-laced lakes where great blue herons stand in patient vigil, and the gentle currents of the open ocean where jellyfish drift like living meditation. In their world, calm is not an escape, it's a way of being. As we learn from their rhythms, we too can cultivate the profound peace that modern life so often obscures. Sloths, the wisdom of deliberate stillness. High above the verdant canopy of the rainforest, a sloth hangs motionless from a sturdy branch, its limbs curled in gentle repose. Time seems to slow around it, the rustle of leaves and distant bird calls marking each measured moment in a world unhurried by agendas. Sloths move at what feels like glacial speed, expending only the energy essential for survival. Their deliberate pace is not laziness, but a finely tuned strategy. Minimal movement conserves energy, reduces exposure to predators, and harmonizes with the slow rhythms of their environment. In every slow blink and careful reach, the sloth embodies mindful presence, a lesson we rarely grant ourselves amid the bustle of modern life. Reflect on your own day. How often do you race from task to task without pausing to notice the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your morning tea, or the simple miracle of your own breath? The sloth reminds us that stillness is not inertia, but a fertile space where creativity, clarity, and calm flourish. Imagine pausing between emails to close your eyes for a moment of silence, allowing thoughts to settle like sediment in water. Picture yourself moving through your morning routine with the sloth's intentionality, one action, fully present before the next. In those stretches of deliberate stillness, you cultivate a reservoir of peace that carries you through life's inevitable storms. Great Blue Herons, the strength of patient presence. As dawn's pale light drapes over the misty surface of a lakeshore, a great blue heron stands on one leg, nearly statue still, against the soft chorus of waking life. Its gaze is fixed on the water below, scanning for the slightest ripple that marks the presence of fish. For this heron, patience is not passive. It is an active, alert state of being. Every minute it holds its pose, toes gripping the mud, neck curved like a question poised to strike. The heron embodies quiet vigilance, a readiness to act balanced by unwavering calm. It does not fidget, nor does it flinch when wind or wave disturbs its reflection. Instead, it trusts that stillness will reveal the right moment to move, the perfect breath to breathe. In our own lives, we equate productivity with constant movement, believing that every second not filled with action is a second wasted. Yet the heron teaches us that presence, the simple act of being fully here, sharpened by patience, is the foundation of effective action. When we step into meetings or conversations without rushing, when we listen with the heron's focus rather than plotting our next response, we tap into a deeper clarity that transforms our interactions. Imagine beginning each day with a brief ritual of stillness, standing quietly by a window, allowing your senses to awaken without expectation. In that space, notice how your thoughts settle, how your priorities realign, and how the simple act of waiting can prepare you to move with precision and purpose, just like the heron at the water's edge. Jellyfish, the art of effortless surrender. Beneath the turquoise waves of the open ocean, a delicate jellyfish pulses in slow motion, its translucent bell opening and closing in a tranquil rhythm that mirrors the ebb and flow of the tide. With no bones to rigidly define its shape, no brain to overthink its path, it drifts gracefully, carried by currents as if in silent conversation with the sea itself. For the jellyfish, surrender is not weakness. It is the ultimate expression of effortless flow. By relinquishing control and trusting the ocean's gentle pushes and pulls, it moves with an ease that belies the vast distances it can travel. There is no struggle against the waves, only a harmonious dance with nature's deeper currents. We, too, spend so much energy trying to steer every outcome, fighting tides we cannot see and exhausting ourselves in the illusion of total control. The jellyfish offers a different way, to practice intentional letting go, choosing where to apply our own effort and where to yield to life's larger currents. In doing so, we open ourselves to opportunities and insights that force cannot reveal. Picture a moment when you felt resistance. Perhaps a project seemed stalled, a relationship felt strained, or your own mind churned with worry. Now imagine softening into that moment, breathing with the rhythm of the world around you, and trusting that the currents of time and circumstance will carry you forward. In surrender, you discover a deeper strength, a calm conviction that you can ride life's waves without capsizing. When we weave together the sloth's mindful stillness, the heron's patient presence, and the jellyfish's graceful surrender, a clear tapestry of calm emerges. These three teachers show us that peace is not a destination carved out of our packed schedules, but a way of being, cultivated through deliberate pause, unwavering attention, and the courage to flow with life's currents rather than battling them. We learn that slowing down is not a loss of momentum, but a chance to gather real energy for what matters. We discover that waiting with presence is not empty time, but fertile ground for insight and connection. And we embrace that yielding to the flow is not giving up, but an act of trust in ourselves and the world around us. Pause now and sense your own breath, a silent witness to the world's motion and stillness. Recall a recent moment when you felt overwhelmed by noise, perhaps the hum of notifications, the clamor of obligations, or the relentless echo of what's next. Ask yourself, where could I move with the sloth's deliberation, honoring each step as an act of mindfulness? In what spaces might I stand as the heron stands, watchful, patient, fully present, before I decide to act? How might I experiment with the jellyfish's release, letting go of the illusion of total control and trusting the currents of life? Allow these questions to settle into your awareness like gentle ripples on a still pond. Notice any tension that softens, any clarity that emerges, any longing for real calm that stirs within you. In a world that never stops, these quiet teachers, the sloth, the great blue heron, and the drifting jellyfish, stand as living reminders that calm is not a luxury, but a necessity. By practicing their lessons of stillness, presence, and surrender, we reclaim our capacity to breathe, to listen, and to flow. So the next time the whirlwind of modern life threatens to carry you away, remember to slow your breath like the sloth's measured climb, to steady your gaze like the heron's unblinking vigil, and to soften your grip like the jellyfish's drift. In these acts of quiet alignment, you will discover the resilience to meet each moment with grace, and the freedom to thrive amid chaos. These animals, our gentle teachers of calm, are still with us, inviting us to pause, to breathe, and to remember the tranquil wisdom that flows through every living heartbeat.